Hi, it's Bailey and I'm going to be doing a 24-hour reading challenge. So I've been seeing kind of a resurgence of these videos popping up of people doing 24-hour reading vlogs where basically you read as much as you can in 24 hours, and that is not what I am doing today. So I don't have time to do that. There's no way I could read even like 12 hours in 24 hours right now. My life's just too busy this month at the end of the year now. But I thought it would be fun to do a challenge and see how long it would actually take me to get 24 hours read. So it is Friday afternoon. It's exactly 3:15. And I'm gonna start reading today and basically just check in. This isn't gonna be like a full reading vlog. Just check in like per day and say how close I'm getting to 24 hours or how much I've read so far. So basically I'm only gonna pop in and tell you like how long I've been doing the challenge for and how many hours I've read, and then I'll probably also update when I finish books, because I am curious how many books I will finish in 24 hours. If I had to guess, 24 hours, I think usually it takes me between like 6 and 8 hours to read a book. So what, like 3 or 4 books it'll take me to read 24 hours? We'll see. So I'm gonna let 3:30 today be my start time, and I am starting with an audiobook of The Viscount or The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn. I am participating in the Binging Bridgertons read-along, which, if you didn't know, the Bridgerton series, which is a historical romance series by Julia Quinn, is coming to Netflix on Christmas Day. So a bunch of people are reading it in anticipation. So I did read the first book. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to continue with the second, and I will see you once I have read something. I am 15 hours in and I've read for an hour and 46 minutes. It is the next day and we're gonna go buy some paint. But my plan today, I'm gonna have to read for about 6 hours because there's a live show today that I want to watch, that I need to finish the book I'm currently reading to participate in. So 6 hours more hopefully today. It is officially the 24-hour mark of this challenge, and I have read for 5 hours. So if this would have been a common 24-hour reading challenge, that wouldn't have been great. But we're going forward. I am gonna finish my book today, so that's good news. I am at the 48-hour mark and I have read for 7 hours. But I did yesterday finish The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn. I gave it 4 stars, which is also what I rated the first book in that series, but I liked and disliked them for different reasons. And the first one was like a fake dating, but the second one was more like enemies to lovers. And I think the third one is a Cinderella retelling, which I did just start the first chapter of that, and I have also today started the first chapter of Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. So it is the end of the weekend. It's Sunday night. I'm getting ready to go to bed. And so I am 53 hours in and I've officially read for 8 hours, which is honestly pretty good. Like, that's a whole work day, but we're going for 24. So hopefully throughout the week I'll be able to do decent and this won't go all the way through next weekend, but if it does, it does. That's life. It is now Thursday morning, which means it's Thanksgiving, but we have no plans. So I do have the day off of work. I don't know how many hours I'm into this challenge. Tomorrow will be a week. But I am 100 pages into both Catherine House and An Offer from a Gentleman, and I'm enjoying both. So I'm hoping to maybe finish one today and make quite a bit of progress in another. But like I said, I'm only at 10 hours still, so this is going to take potentially close to 2 weeks to film this whole thing, but I'm enjoying my books. I think this is the zittiest I've gotten all year, but we're going with it. I am at the 170-hour mark here, so I'm over a weekend, but I just hit 14 hours read, so I have 10 to go, and realistically I could finish that this weekend. We'll see. I like to put my foot in my mouth later in the week when that obviously doesn't come true, but I'm still really enjoying Catherine House and An Offer from a Gentleman, and I think after that I'm gonna start my December TBR just like a couple days early. It is, what's the date today? Like the 27th or 28th? So I'm really close to the end of the month, and I don't think I want to start something else and potentially not finish it by the end of the month, but I'm very pleased to finally be at 14 hours. So I did just finish a book, but I'm not going to talk about it until the morning because I'm really tired now. But the one I finished, I gave 5 stars. So I'll let you know in the morning my thoughts, but I did make it to 15 hours read. I need this to be a very specific frame so you guys can't see how messy this room is. But I'm here to tell you that I gave Catherine House 5 stars. I really liked it, and it wasn't really what I was expecting because everyone has described it as weird, which it is, but it also, I think when I think weird, I think it's going to be hard to follow, but I thought it was actually pretty easy to follow. And if you don't know what this book is about, it is basically Catherine House is like a prestigious school where you go and you're there for 3 years, like 3 consecutive years, and you have no contact with the outside world, and it's like cult-like, and they're doing some weird like experiments. And I think that's all you really need to know. I think it's classified as horror, which I was never like blatantly scared, but it is like the concepts are strange. But like I said, I really enjoyed it. So if you've been considering reading it, I definitely would recommend. And so today I have been continuing with An Offer from a Gentleman by Julia Quinn, and I also started Every Last Secret by A.R. Torr, which I actually got for free on Kindle. And I want to say a huge thanks to Ashley from Ashley's Reads or of Fiction and Fantasy. She has a YouTube channel here. She's one of my best friends on BookTube, but she's the one who pointed out that if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free ebook a month through, I don't even remember what it's called, but she has told us every month, like, reminder, you get a free book from this list. So I think all of us in our group chat got this same book, but I think I'm the first one to start it. So I started Every Last Secret by A.R. Torr as well. I'm like 1 chapter in so far, but it's a short book. So that's my plans for today. I am 16 hours in now, so 8 to go. Last night got away from me. I did finish An Offer from a Gentleman, but then I watched the live show on Books and Chris's channel. They've been doing a read along for the whole series, and I think I'm gonna give that one 4.25 stars because it really is like a 4-star book. But I gave the last 2 4 stars, and I did enjoy this one a little bit more. So I'm throwing in the 0.25 just to like, hey, this stands out to me. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Very soon I will be continuing with, what's the next one called? Romancing Mr. Bridgerton? Is that the title? I'm not sure. Something like that. We're reading 1 a week. So I'm not getting much of a break between those. But I am at 20 hours done now, so I'm definitely going to finish this today. I am still reading Every Last Secret by A.R. Torr. I think I'm like 80 pages into that. And so far it's like this girl moves into this wealthy neighborhood and she's working for like her neighbor in a business, and it's like a cutthroat business. And it's supposed to be a thriller, so I'm not sure like what kind of crime or something's gonna happen. But yeah, and then I decided, I've been reading so many ebooks in a row and I really just wanted to hold a paperback. So I did pick up Mistletoe and Mr. Right, which I was planning as my next read, and this is the start of my December TBR. And I read like, well, there's post-its, but my bookmark is there. I read like 20 pages. So those are my plans for today. Finish Every Last Secret and then get further into Mistletoe and Mr. Right. And so apparently, you know, if I finish today by 3:30, it took me 9 days to read 24 hours. Not bad, not bad. So I finished Every Last Secret by A.R. Torr, and then I actually filmed my wrap-up. So I'm not going to tell you now what I thought of that book. I'm I'm gonna direct you to my wrap up, which this will be going up on Sunday and my wrap up will be up on Wednesday. So you'll find out then what I thought of it. But I'm actually only at 23 hours. I don't know how close I am to 24 hours now. So I have to read a little bit of Mistletoe and Mr. Right to officially be at 24 hours. And I am past, what did I say, by 3:30 today. That would be 9 days, but it is now 4 p.m. It's gonna be a little bit more than 9 days, but we will speak of that once I actually finish. I finally finished. So I did have to read more of this than I thought to get to 24 hours, but I've hit that 24-hour mark, and I just did the math. It took me 218 hours to actually read 24 hours. So I do just quickly want to go through like what I read this week and how long everything took me. So I'm pulling up my Bookly app, which is what keeps track of all of this for me. So I started with The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn, and that book took me 6 hours and 45 minutes to read, and I gave that 4 stars. Then I read Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. I gave that book 5 stars, and it took me 5 hours and 28 minutes to read. Then An Offer from a Gentleman, also by Julia Quinn, and I gave that one 4.25 stars. And that took me 5 hours and 47 minutes to read. I read Every Last Secret by A.R. Torr and Rating Withheld, but that took me 4 hours and 37 minutes to read. And then I have read 1 hour and 19 minutes of Mistletoe and Mr. Right. So overall, this went really well. I'm really happy that I got that much reading done. I did challenge myself a little and push myself a little more than I probably would have without the challenge. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. Please comment down below if you think I should do this again. Maybe when I think I'm going to be busier than I was this week. Or trying to do it again when I like have an open calendar and am not busy at all, like truly how fast can I read 24 hours? Or let me know if you would like me to do just the traditional 24-hour reading vlog and just see as much as I can read in a 24-hour period. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!